Hey everyone, Love here. And a few of you have reached out to me and asked me how to partition a USB drive so that you can use it for both AtGames 4KP FDX storage and the VPX Standalone. Well, today I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get started. For the purpose of this video, I am using a Samsung 512GB Fit Plus thumb drive. Okay, first plug in your USB drive into your Windows computer. Then click on the search bar and type Disk Management. You should see an option for either Disk Management or Create and Format a Disk Partition. Go ahead and click that. If this is a new or cleaned drive, you will see one large unallocated partition, just like the one shown here on screen. Right-click on the unallocated space and select New Simple Volume. Click Next in the wizard, and now here's where we decide how much space we want to use for our FDX storage. Enter that amount and click Next. Now here's the important part. Select Do Not Format this volume. This is crucial for the AtGames FDX partition. Click Next, then Finish. Perfect. You just created your AtGames FDX storage partition. Now let's create the VPX Standalone partition. Right-click on the remaining unallocated space and select New Simple Volume. Click Next. The wizard will automatically use the remaining space on the drive, which is exactly what we want. Click Next. Accept the default drive letter and click Next. This time, we are going to format. Select exFAT as the file system and give it a label. I'm using VPX Standalone, but you can use whichever you prefer. Click Next, then Finish. You now have both partitions ready to go. Remember, before removing the drive from your computer, make sure you eject it properly to avoid any issues. Okay, now let's finish setting up the AtGames side. Take your USB drive and plug it into the blue USB port on the back of your 4KP, then power your machine. Navigate to Settings, then select FDX and choose Format. When you accept, it will format only the first partition we left unformatted earlier. Once that's done, go to Data Manager, then Manage Storage. From here, you can move any of your tables from the internal storage to the USB. Select the table or pack you want to move, choose Move Package, and set destination to FDX storage. Confirm your selection, and like that, it's done. You'll notice the table now has a different icon indicating it is stored on the USB drive. You can also verify that your internal storage has freed up some space. Now let's get the VPX Standalone side ready. Power off your machine and remove the USB drive. Plug the drive back into your computer and download the table manager file from Mox's Get Started page. Extract the file. I personally use 7-zip. It's free and works great. Open File Explorer and navigate to your VPX Standalone partition. Create a new folder called External. Inside that folder, drag the unzipped LU Table Manager folder. Table Manager is now installed. Eject the USB drive safely. Insert the USB back into the blue port on your 4KP and power it on. Navigate to the external menu and you should see Legends Table Manager. Open it and you will see an IP address displayed on screen. Back on your computer, open a web browser and type in the IP address along with the port number. This will bring you to the login page. Enter your username and password to log in. Once you're in, it's always a good idea to check for updates. Click on Updates, go through all 3 tabs, and install any available updates. Okay, let's add a table using the Table Wizard. Click on Add a Table. Select a table from the drop-down menu and click Continue. Follow the installation instructions to download and unzip the required files for the table. For each file field, click the box and browse to select the correct file. A green check mark will confirm that you've got the right one. Once everything is checked off, click Submit. The table will now be loaded into the external folder under its own directory. Head back to your 4KP and exit Table Manager. In the external menu, you should now see your new table right next to the Table Manager. Fire it up and give it a play. And there you have it. You've successfully partitioned a single USB drive to work on both AtGames FDX storage and VPX Standalone drive. Now you can expand your table collection on both platforms without juggling multiple drives. If this video helped you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more pinball content. Drop any questions in the comments below, and thanks for watching. See you on the leaderboards.